Hello teacher, I hope you're having a great day. So today I will talk to you about the short story Desiree's Baby. To begin with, I will make a short summary about the story and then I will provide my analysis about it. So the story begins with Desiree, who is found at the shadow of a stone pillar by Monsieur Valmont. Then she is taken home, where she is adopted by Madame Valmont, as she considers that she comes from a divine providence because she is not able to give birth to any baby. So because of this, she decides to take care of her. Then Desiree grows up, and when she's 18 years old, Armand Aubigny gets in love with her. So Armand decides to take her home and to get married with her. And when they are married, Desiree starts to realize that Armand has a change in behavior because he sometimes is upset and then he's happy. He even treats his slaves in a good way, but when he's in a bad mood, he treats them really bad. So however, Desiree is really happy, and she is even afraid of how happy she is at that time because she had never felt this feeling before. Then Madame Valmont decides to visit her because she has given birth to her baby. And when the baby gets born, Madame Valmont decides to visit her at Armand's house. And when she gets there, she realizes that the baby is totally different as she had knew him before. One day, Desiree is in a room with her baby, and she starts to notice something really weird on her baby's skin. So she is worried because she doesn't want her husband to know about this. However, when Armand enters the room, um, she asks him what that does mean. What does that mean? And Armand doesn't respond. But at the end, she continues asking him about the situation, and he responds her that what that means is that her baby is not white, and that means that she is not white. So she tries to convince him that she is white because she knows she is white. But after this, she decides to write a letter to her stepmother, Madame Valmont, and she tells her that she had to convince Armand that she is white. But Madame Valmont just says that she has to go back to her home where her family loves her. So she brings the letter to Armand, and Armand only reads it with his look. And Desiree asks him, "Do you have to go? Do you have to leave?" And Armand says, "Yes, I have to. You have to go. I don't want you anymore." So she gets despaired and she decides to leave, and she gets lost with her baby. And after this, Armand decides to get rid of everything that came from Desiree, all the memories from her. And he decides to make a bonfire where when the slaves were burning everything, he realizes or he finds a letter from his mom that says that she was blessed because she found a husband or a person who accepted her even though she came from a black family, let's say. So he got disappointed, and this is where the story ends. So now I have talked about the summary. I will talk about the analysis of the story. So for this, I want to start with the exposition. And I will introduce the characters who are Madame Valmont, who is Desiree's stepmother, Monsieur Valmont, who is Desiree's stepfather, Desiree, the main character of the story, and Desiree's baby. Then we have Armand Aubigny, another important character, and Madame Aubigny, Armand's mother, and Monsieur Aubigny, Armand's father, and we have also Sandrine, which is the nurse of Desiree's baby, and she plays an important role throughout the story. And then we have La Blanche, which is another, let's say, secondary character, but she also plays an important role because she's one of Armand's slaves or favorite slaves, right? And then we have the setting of the story. In the setting, I have chosen some important places. The first one is the Valmos plantation. Then we have the stone pillar. Why the stone pillar? Because it is the place where Desiree is found. Sorry. And then we have La Blanche's cabin, where Armand used to be sometimes. And then we have the bonfire. This is like a symbol as well because it's here where Armand decides to get rid of everything, all Desiree's memories. And at the end we have Lavry, which is a place where Albini's plantation was located. So now I want to talk about the rising action. In the rising action, I have chosen the situation where Desiree gets married with Armand because it's here where most of problems start. Then we have the climax, and the climax is like where the problem is taking place, right? And it is when Armand realizes that his son is black. So this becomes more interesting here. And at the end, we have the falling action. And the falling action is where Desiree leaves Armand, and Armand decides to burn everything that everything, all the memories that from Desiree, right? In order not to remember her anymore. And at the end, we have the resolution. In the resolution, I have chosen the situation where Armand finds his mom's letter because it's here where everything is revealed. So this is very important. And now, as a point of view in as a conclusion, I want to talk about my point of view of this story. For this, I have chosen some themes of the story and that I relate to somehow our society and in the let's say in the past and nowadays as well. And the first one I have found is slavery. Why slavery? Because Armand used to have a lot of slaves, and because of the way he treated them, I consider that this is a very important part or a very important theme that I can find in here. Then we have racism. Racism because most of the slaves were black people. So this is something that we can see in our daily life as well. And then we have sexism because of the way Armand treats Desiree, right? Well, I think this has been all for me, and I hope you have enjoyed this explanation of this of Desiree's baby story. So thank you so much, teacher.